This thing always shows who's here late. StreamYard is after YouTube. I'm gonna wait and let a few more people come in, and then we will. Hey, Sundrop. And then we will. I don't know if you were here on the live earlier, but this is kind of like a part two to that live I'm doing now. So, for like the past couple of days, this YouTuber that I watch has been making parody videos about another YouTuber who it kind of seems like is down on her luck. You know, like I can really tell that this person is having some problems. And you know, I've always had a soft heart. And I'm always going to root for the underdog. And if I see someone being just picked on unjustly, now if Adrian was picking on Tasty Talks, it would be totally different. But this person is just, like she is one of them kind of people that like to poke the bear. So if you poking, did I break my glasses? Is that a crack? Oh no, it's not. If you poking, then I want to poke too. I want to play. I definitely want to play. I like to play. We can't just let one person have all the fun. So I'm playing too. I'm going to play. I want to play. We all should be able to play. So if one person is going to play, I'm going to play too. We all, we're all on this playground. YouTube is just a big playground for adults, and you all just play how you want to play. Some people play nice and some people don't. So I'm gonna play nice because it just seems like Miss Tasty Talks needs a dose of her own medicine. Because see, I've always thought if you can dish it, you have to be able to take it. And if you dish it enough, if you're throwing it out there enough, eventually someone is going to give some to you. That's my thought. That's my whole thought. That if you dish it enough, eventually someone is going to dish something for you. Because that's the energy that you're putting out into the universe. And the universe has no other way than to return that to you. What you put out is what you get back. That's just how this works. That's how it all works. So we're going to do a reading for her and see what the cards say. Not what I say. Well, what the cards say. I don't know if everybody got their notifications, because you know how YouTube is. If they notify you one time, they're not going to notify you again, but it'll be here for the replay. Oh, the first one. Mentors and role models. Wow. So, usually when this card comes up, it comes up for people who are just basically out here wilding out like she's doing. So, she needs to find her a mentor and a role model. Somebody who is on a more positive playing field than she is. Because right now she is bottom feeding. Even though she claims everyone else is bottom feeding, it's really her that's bottom feeding. She's at the bottom. And this is saying she needs someone to guide her off the bottom. Because that's where she is. Because when you do parodies, when you talk about people, when you disrespect people, and there's nothing at the end of that to help them, you're bottom feeding. And you can't do two things at once. You can't disrespect a person and talk about them like a dog with one side of your mouth. And then on the other side, you're asking God to bless. That's not how it works. You're double minded. And even the Bible speaks of double minded people. So looks like she needs a mentor or a role model, someone to help her get out of that situation that she's in. Because it seems like she's having some mental issues. We know she's having some physical issues because of that big, huge goiter on the side of her neck. So we know she's having medical issues. And those issues also can affect how her brain is working. Because obviously with that huge goiter, her thyroid is completely out of whack. Completely out. So her hormones are probably tripping. And if your hormones are tripping, it regulates your mental state and everything. A lot of people who have problems with their thyroid have mood issues. They're normally trying to get your hormones regulated, and in that it will regulate and stabilize your moods and everything. So do I. I have hypothyroidism. And I know all of that. But I take medicine for mine. As a matter of fact, I just got my thyroid checked yesterday, and I just got my results through my healthcare app today. I see a doctor on a regular basis. I don't diagnose myself and try to treat myself for something that is very serious over the counter. That is a whole goiter sitting right here. That can be sitting on, like, when a goiter is that large, it can be affecting not only your thyroid, but your parathyroid also. Because mine was nowhere near the size of hers. Because there is no doctor in the world who will say that it's okay to allow a goiter to grow to that size. It has to be removed. So even mine being as small as it was still affected my vocal cords and my parathyroid. So a piece of my parathyroid had to be removed also. And you cannot tell me that you can treat that on the outside with just rubbing oil on it. And this is probably where some of those mentors and role models that this card is speaking of is probably speaking on that too. Because anyone that will help you with any level of intelligence, the first thing when they look at her would say is that she needs to go to a doctor. Because I've worked with people who have mental health issues. I've worked at recovery homes, and that's one of the first things we do when people come in is take them to the doctor. It just does not make any sense to live in America and not go to the doctor. And a lot of people are mentally ill. They won't go to the doctor because they're scared of what they're going to hear. And they use the excuse of not wanting to take drugs and not wanting to do this and not wanting to do that, but you are messing up your body in the process. So mentors and role models is a perfect card for her because she definitely needs someone to take charge of her and take her to the doctor so that she can get a proper checkup and get her mental health taken care of and her physical health. Because I really cannot see anyone that is mentally stable walking around with a goiter that large and you have time to sit on YouTube and fight with people constantly. I just don't see that. I don't understand it. And the only way that, I can understand that is understanding that that person has to be partially mentally ill themselves. Not just physically ill, but mentally ill. So let's see what the next card says. Name your higher self. Pick pick a side. Pick a side. Because this working for the devil, making parodies about people, talking about people, going in on people, and then when your bipolar has calmed down, you on Jesus' team. You got to pick one. You got to pick a side. You can't be on the fence like that. You got to pick a side. Either you're going to be good, and you really going to be legit out here praying for people and really care about other people, or you just going to be on the side with the devil and you just out here making parodies, you talking about people, you disrespecting people. Just like be who you are. Pick one. Pick one. Even the spirits want you to pick one. So either you're going to be helpful, you're going to be loving, you're going to be caring, or you're not. Then don't even mention God. Don't even bring God into the drama. Because you can't do both. You can't talk about her and call, and it's not just Adrian. Adrian is just, people use Adrian's name because they bring views to the channel. But you can't, there's other people that she talk about too. But I'm just talking about Adrian because the last couple of days she has been making these parody videos about her. But you can't just like talk about people and like a dog one day and then the next day be like, oh, we gonna be fasting and praying for Adrian because the Lord, we love her and the Lord. Girl, what? You was just dressing like her yesterday with a wig on, talking about her like a dog. So you got to do one or the other. You got to pick a side. Either you gonna be, you know, in the beef, or you're not. Take your time. And this is probably telling her to take some time away from YouTube. and figure out what, take some time away from YouTube, figure out what you want to do, clean your life up. Clean up your own situation. Get your own house together. Sweep in front of your own porch before go screaming and hollering and talking about other people. Because trust and believe, if I was homeless, I wouldn't be talking about nobody. Because I would be too busy trying to get my own life together. If I was pulling up, if I had to drive to the nearest Planet Fitness in order to take a shower, I wouldn't have time to be talking about other people or making videos about other people. I just could not do that because I would be too busy worried about how am I going to wash my behind tomorrow. I like to be too clean. I like to change my clothes too often. If I sweat too much, I like to change my clothes, and I like to be clean. You can only be so clean if you living in a van. You, especially if you don't have running water. You don't have running water. You are washing your behind in the crock pot tub unless you pull it into a Planet Fitness. But you have the audacity to talk about somebody else. I just couldn't do it because no, I just can't. You're sleeping in a van and you're talking about somebody else. Their living situation. I can't do it. Hey, work smart. I know it's hard. It's got to be hard. And so if you know what it feels like to, you know, try to stay cool, and because she lives in Texas. I know it's hot in Texas in that van. Because if I go, I'm in California. And if I go outside right now and get in our car, it's going to be hot. So I can't imagine staying in that car all day and all night. I can't imagine that. And if that was my situation, I would not be talking about someone else. I wouldn't be talking about their situation. And especially if you are a so called Christian. If you're a Christian, then, why would how somebody else be living? Why would you use that as a put down? That's just how she living. If she's living in a hotel, at least she has the facility. She has running water. She can take a shower when she gets ready. That's something that you don't possess. It's just mean. You're mean spirited. But I noticed that a lot of Christians are like that. And then they wonder why people are leaving the church. Because they don't want to, they see you out here on social media. They see how a lot of Christians present themselves. I wouldn't want to go to church with you either. You're on social media cussing people out Monday through Saturday. And then Sunday you go to church and you catch the Holy Ghost and fall out and shout all over the church. No. No. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm not going to believe that. So, I'm always a vigilante. I'm always going to ride for the underdog, even though I know that, Adrian has done her dirt on YouTube too. But right now, she ain't doing no dirt. She not even bothering nobody. And if you a Christian, you should be the main one praying for her instead of making videos talking about her. And the crazy thing is, the videos are not even funny. Like, you legit went to the beauty supply and bought an ugly wig and some sunglasses to make parody videos that are not even funny. They're not even funny. And that pushes a lot of people away. Oh, it did, I guess, because I didn't. I got some of the results back, so obviously it was. It wasn't as. I guess it wasn't as bad as he thought it was because I didn't get a phone call. So it is low, but it wasn't. I guess low enough for me to get an infusion. So,
Cool.
huh?
We cool. We were just chilling outside.
Y'all was outside?
Uh-huh. Hot.
Why you didn't say something?
You busy?
I could have came out there though.
Well, hold on.
What you finna do?
I'm gonna get this hangnail that's killing me right here.
I thought you was taking a nap.
I told you I'm up.
I didn't see it. What time we leaving?
I don't know. Where we going?
Five Below.
Whenever you want.
Oh, we going shopping. Can you take your? I can, but for some reason okay. So the calcium pills that I got, like for some reason they irritate my stomach. I'm gonna have to see if they have some that are coated. Maybe it's the just the over the counter ones that I got. I don't know. They seem to irritate my stomach. And it's a big pill. I didn't realize how big they were. And I don't want to swallow those. So I'm going to have to see if, as a matter of fact, did he send me an email? I'm going to have to see if they can give me some more. Like if they can give me something that's coated or something. No, he didn't. Um, so it looks like everything is okay. I'm still here. But I told y'all if I'm here, it's good. Yes, your prayers were answered, sweetheart. I'm still here. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take something because the calcium is lower than what it should be. But that's also part of your your thyroid issues. You have to check your calcium and everything because your thyroid affects all of that kind of stuff. And with her never going to the doctor, she don't have a clue what her thyroid levels are. She don't have a clue what any of her levels are. And I just don't understand people that don't go to the doctor. But if you don't care about yourself, of course you ain't gonna care about nobody else. You can be disrespectful to other people and talk down to other people because you don't even care about yourself. If you don't go to the doctor, it don't look like it. It looks like she's one of those type of people that says she likes to do things naturally, but there are some things that you cannot do naturally. And a tumor is one of them. You can't treat a tumor by rubbing oil on it. So, you know, that's her life. I'm gonna go to the doctor. That's why God gave people wisdom and knowledge. And I'm going to definitely take advantage of that wisdom and knowledge. Because I'm not going to sit up and see, you can literally see that tumor on her neck. I'm not going to sit up and ignore a tumor that's growing. I'm pretty sure part of it is fear. A lot of us do have, fear of, especially people of color, have a lot of fear of doctors. But I'm not going to know that something is wrong with my body and ignore it, because that's even worse. Especially with her living in a van by herself. If something happens to her, she's alone. Out at a campsite or something, if something happens, she by herself. It's not like she lives in a house with other people, and if she gets sick, she can tell someone she's not feeling well. But when you're living in a van, in a campsite, out somewhere by yourself, anything can happen because you're not taking care of yourself. You don't even know what, I mean, anything can happen to me, but at least I'm home, my husband is here, family is here. It's not like I'm in a van parked at some national park by myself with a real medical condition that is not being treated. So let's do one more card. Ooh, this is a good one. It's not personal. So what's going on between me and her is not personal. And it's not. I don't take nothing that go on here on YouTube personal. Just because I speak on it don't mean that I'm taking it personal. I just have an opinion like everybody else, and I'm speaking on it. I don't take this stuff personal because I don't know none of these people in real life, you know, but I have an opinion, and just like she does with other people, she has a very vocal opinion when it comes to other people. So I have a very vocal opinion when it comes to her. But it ain't personal. Nothing about anybody on YouTube do I take personal. Because I don't know y'all. I will probably never meet any of these people that I talk about on YouTube. We will never cross paths. I live in California. She drives around in Texas. So we probably would never meet. And, everybody needs to take that and not take any of this stuff personal. Don't be like, oh, yeah, well, no, don't take it personal. But look at the situation and understand that what you put out in the universe, if you are constantly throwing out malicious gossip and garbage, that's what you're going to get back. That's what you will receive. What you throw out into this world is a dress. Thank you. It's actually a little dress. It's got a pretty girl on there with her afro. I wish my afro was this big. It's a little house dress. I'll be calling them my moo-moos. Um, I wish my afro, well, it is growing. So I'm not gonna wish that because my hair is growing. Um, what you put out into the universe is what you receive. That is the law of attraction. You have to get what you put out. So if you're putting out negativity and hatred, that's what you're going to get back. If you put out love and peace and joy, that's what you'll get back. Yeah, I like this little, African print. It didn't come from a African store, but I'm gonna tell y'all, DD's, if you're looking for, a little cute African print dresses, or African cultural looking dresses. Dee Dee's always comes through, and they're reasonably priced. Yeah, it's gonna get big. I try to keep it twisted. I don't comb my afro out that much because it does get tangled, and when I sleep on it, it's tangled, and I gotta comb it out the next day, and it's just a mess. So I keep it twisted because it's a protective style, and it keeps my hair from getting real tangled and stuff. So I am taking care of it, leave-in conditioner, moisturizer, the whole 9 yards. Because I do want it to get big. I just want to see how it's going to grow without my dreads. So, and this is the first time that I've had my regular hair out in almost 20 years. Because I think I had my dreads for like 17 years or something like that. 17, 18 years. I was really trying my best to make it to 20, but they just started to get on my nerves, and I cut them. So I really hope that Tasty Talks. I know she probably going I don't know. She probably won't even see this video because she don't watch me, and she swear she don't watch any T channels, but she's always talking about what's going on those channels. And I don't know if that information comes to her by osmosis or what, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch me, but I'm pretty sure someone, because there's always a little bird that will carry a message. There's always a dog somewhere carrying a bone. So I'm pretty sure somebody will. Where's Gizmo? Oh. What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter? Come here. What's the matter? You mad? You mad? He mad because daddy brought him in here. I'm pretty sure a dog somewhere will carry a bone and tell her, that lady over there was talking about you, Tasty. You better go over there and see what she was saying. And then we'll have some real fun. We'll have some real fun. Because I'm not going to no beauty supply buying no props and stuff. I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm not going to make no parody video. I don't do parodies. What I have to say about somebody, I just turn my camera on and say it. I'm not going to make no videos dressed like you or none of that. I'm not going to do that. If I have something to say, I'm an adult. I'm a grown woman. I'm going to sit here and say what I have to say and direct it to you. I'm not going to dress like you. I don't have to do that. I'm going to say what I have to say. As an adult, I'm going to articulate myself as an adult. I'm not going to put on a play and act out your situation. I'm not about to go outside and get in my navigator and pretend like it's my house and put a little stove and go buy me a little easy bake oven so I can pretend like no, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to say what I have to say, and that's going to be that. So if parodies is your thing, then that's your thing. But they're not mine. I don't make fun of other people. I don't have to. I don't have to put other people down to lift myself up. I'm already lifted. And if you find that you have to put yourself down and step on somebody else to make yourself feel good, then you really need to be in somebody's prayer closet. You're the one that need to be in front of God, asking God to help you. Not you praying for somebody else because you already got enough stuff going on. If you have to go to the beauty supply to find a wig to dress up like somebody else to disrespect them, you already messed up. You messed up when you paid money, your money, to go to a store to purchase a wig and some glasses to disrespect somebody else. You already lost. And then on your channel begging people for money. You already lost. You lost already. So, Tasty, find you a mentor and a role model. Name your higher self. Take some time off, girl, and figure out what's going on in your life. But in the end, none of this is personal. None of it. None of it's personal. Do what you want to do, girl. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help you out. Because obviously, you have had a hard life. You are bitter and bored. You are bitter. That a lot of the stuff that we see in people comes from their childhood trauma, unresolved childhood trauma that has made them angry, and in their anger they are lashing out at other people. And I've looked at some of her videos. She definitely had a hard life. Her childhood was extremely difficult, and she hasn't resolved any of that stuff. Or she's a big liar and she's told all of these stories so people will feel sorry for her and give her more money. Because she do be begging. And, nothing says help me than someone with a sob story. So, do what you do, girl. Do what you do. If you want to spend the rest of your life talking shit about someone that probably doesn't even care about you, do that. But don't be surprised when someone talks about you. Don't. Because what you put out is what you receive. And I love to help people receive. That's part of my gift, is to help you receive. So that's it, y'all. I love y'all. Me and my husband are going to, he wants to go to Five Below. He saw something at Five Below that he wants. I have no idea what it is, but I love going to Five Below and just buying random shit like the dollar store. Five Below, the last time we went there, they did have some crystals. They look like really lower quality crystals, but they did have some. So I'm probably going to look around and see which crystals they have. I might buy some. And that's it. That's all. It ain't no more. So, yeah, we just got one. It's not real close to where we live because, believe it or not, the only ones that were in this area were like 45 minutes to an hour away. So we have one now that's like about 15, 20 minutes away. So we're going to go there and look around. It's actually new. It just opened up not too long ago. So we're going to go over there. And then I think next to Five Below is Old Navy. Old Navy used to be my store. And I haven't been in there in a while. So I'll probably go in Old Navy, and next to Old Navy is Jamba Juice. I'll probably go in Jamba Juice, and then there's a Krispy Kreme, so we'll probably get some donuts. We might go and see Jurassic Park tonight. I don't know if my husband is gonna want to go see it tonight, or he's going to wait until where you going, or he's going to wait until um, tomorrow to go see it. I've really been waiting for this movie, so we may go. Oh, and we gotta go to Walmart because I want to get some new sheets for my bed and a what do they call those things? Mattress topper. I think that's what they call. I want to get one of those and some Febreze and a few other things, and that's about it. So I don't know. We may go to the movies tomorrow since my husband is off work today and tomorrow. So and Saturday and Sunday. Thank God. So I will see you guys. I don't know if I'll see y'all tomorrow. If I do, it'll probably just be a regular video, not like a live. I might just record some stuff of where I want to go is what's that restaurant? Let me see. It's not hibachi. It's not hibachi grill. Benihana's. I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah. Benihana's. I want to go to Benihana's. So I might tell my husband oh, somebody said it was filthy. Hold on, y'all. Somebody said much. Let me see. Can I see the good? Oh, come on. Honey, they said, okay, I don't want to do that. Ah, it's on Yelp. But somebody said it was nasty. Like the restaurant was dirty. Definitely, I'm gonna have to have my husband look at that review because I don't have Yelp, and I know that he does. So he gonna have to look at that because the Benihana's is right next to the Five Below, and I want to go eat. So I'm gonna have him look up the Yelp reviews. Gizmo, get up, baby. Get up. You don't have to sit there. Oh, he just sitting on the floor. He looks so sad. I'm gonna have to go get my husband. Where did my husband say he was going? Outside? I don't know, y'all. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Tasty Talks. This ain't personal, girl. Don't get mad at me. And go to the beauty supply and get a little twisty wig. And don't do that, girl. Just take my advice and run with it. Because I'm not going to be going to the store and I'm not doing all that. Okay? I love y'all. I will talk to you later. Bye.